But perhaps for the first time in a very long time, modern man doesn't need a woman.
A king who had a treasure so priceless held the value of his entire kingdom. He kept it locked in a box, and he was the only one who had the key. The king's enemy knew about this treasure, but he couldn't break the treasure box open. So the enemy devised a plan. He didn't steal the key. Instead, he made the king forget how to use it. And so, the treasure remained locked away, unopened. In this story, the king is not some ancient ruler. The king represents us. That priceless treasure is woman. The key is the purpose God gave us, and the enemy is Satan. You might be asking, this video about Adam, Eve, and the artificial womb, what does this story have to do with it? It has everything to do with it. Keep watching. God created the entire world, but he looked at his creation and sensed that something was missing. Adam was there, but he was alone. God knew this was a state of incompletion, and that's when God set his master plan into action. God caused Adam to sleep, took a rib from his side, and created a woman. Her name was Eve. She wasn't just a companion, she was so much more. God placed within her the spiritual power to bring new life into the world. This was God's master plan. Do you think Satan would ignore the power of a woman? Never. In Genesis chapter 1, verse 28, God's first command was, "Be fruitful and multiply." The woman was the main power to it, so Satan attacked her, the root of humanity, to corrupt mankind. That's why in Eden, Satan went straight to Eve as a serpent. From the branches, a serpent whispered,
"From any tree in the garden."
Eve turned, startled. She hesitated but answered,
"But God did say, 'You must not eat fruit from the tree that is in the middle of the garden, and you must not touch it, or you will die.'"
Ha ha ha! You will not surely die. God knows that when you eat it, your eyes will be opened and you will be like him, knowing good and evil.
Eve believed the lie, ate the fruit, and gave it to Adam. In that moment, humanity fell. Thousands of years have passed, but Satan's strategy has not changed one bit. Today, he shouts it to the whole world through media and culture, like he whispered poison to Eve. Think about it. He reduces women to just an object. In movies, he shows her as a mere beauty object. In advertisements, a woman's body is a commercial product. He fashions sex dolls in the image of women and AI robots that mimic their emotions, all to feed lust. He twists the sacred vessel of womanhood into an object, pulling men easily into his trap. He works to destroy God's design for the husband-wife relationship by promoting the living together lifestyle, ripping out the very roots of the family. But this is Satan's ultimate endgame. Back in the garden, he tempted Eve with the idea, "You can be like God." Today, he is planting the arrogance in man's heart that says, "We can become God." Think about it. A recent report spoke of creating a baby through a pregnancy robot. And now a medical group in China claims they can do it with an artificial womb. Here Satan comes wearing a convincing mask, saying this is a blessing for those who are childless. But behind the man who says, "I no longer need a woman to give life. I will create life through a machine," is the voice of Satan, challenging God himself. Satan's ultimate goal is to destroy the bond between mother and child, severing the umbilical cord, erasing the sanctity of mother's milk, and shattering God's design for humanity. All the rebellion we see today already happened in Noah's time. Under Satan's influence, wickedness filled the earth. People defied God's creation and his will. And when God saw it, he sent a flood to cleanse the earth. But Noah, who obeyed the word of God, saved himself and his family from that great disaster through the ark. Just like Noah, we must find our way out of the great disaster of these last days. We should discern Satan's tricks and not listen to his lies. We should obey God and his words and stand firm in faith and prayer.